Hello, students. Welcome once again in the YouTube channel of Mount Bishia. I'm here today on 25th of April. I'm here with you with the same chapter of Standard 9 English, Bismillah Khan. In the last class, I have taught you, I have explained you about the birth of Bismillah Khan, who was his father, who was his grandfather, how he got the first prize in the Chaita, a big laddu by the local Maharaja. Now, in the next part of this chapter, we will go through about his rest of his life. Ali Bux. Ali Bux was his maternal uncle who lived in Banaras, that is Varanasi. When he went there with his mother, he watched his uncle practice the Sahnai and was extremely fascinated. Ali Bux was employed as a Sahnai player in the Vishnu temple of Banaras. See, although Muslim, but he was allowed to play Sahnai, Ali Bux, in the Vishnu temple of Banaras. He started learning Sahnai, Bismillah Khan started learning Sahnai from him, from Ali Bux. Slowly he received lessons in playing his instrument from him. Later, he used to play Sahnai throughout the day, sitting on the bank of river Ganga. The temples of Balaji and Mangala Maya and the banks of Ganga were the favorite place for this young apprentice to practice his Sahnai instrument. He was very hardworking and laborious. When he was 14 years old, he accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. In 1938, he was selected for All India Radio. In 1938, when All India Radio was started in Lucknow, he was the first person. It was his great break, you can say. It was his great break. He became an often heard Sahnai player on radio from 1938. First, the radio used to be started with his Sahnai. And he was the first Indian to greet freedom with Sahnai on 15th August 1947 from the Red Fort. The king of Afghanistan was fascinated with his music, and the film director Vijay Bhatt named a film after him. After him means after his instrument, playing of instrument called Gunj Uthi Sahnai. And his own composition, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, became a nationwide chartbuster. But he was not attracted towards films. He says film is an artificial creation of human beings. He did not like that. He wanted to be in natural form. He wanted to play Sahnai in the bank of Ganga, in the native muds of Dumrao. He was the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. He also participated in the World Exposition in Montreal and the Osaka Trade Fair. He was such a great person in his music, in his Sahnai, that he was awarded with Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan, and the Padma Vibhushan. Finally, in the year 2001, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna, the prestigious civil award. On this occasion, he said to each and every Indian, teach your children music. Why? Because this is Hindustan's richest tradition. He had traveled all over the world. Still, he was greatly attached to India. And when he was in India, he always attached to Benares and Dumrao, his native mud. He was unable to forget the sound made by the Ganga in Benares and the Matha of Dumrao. He had no desire to be settled in the foreign countries. Once a student in USA asked him that you please become the principal or become the owner of this Sanai or music school. He said that if you wanted, I can display the whole situation, whole environment of Banaras over here. Then Bismillah Khan asked his student whether you can bring river Ganga over here. He did not like the artificiality of anything. He wanted to always, whenever he was outside, he always yearns to come back to India. And when he was in India, he wanted to go back to Banaras to see river Ganga and his mathas of Dumrao. He had no desire at all to settle in the foreign countries. He did not like this artificiality of film world. He was the perfect example of a rich cultural heritage of India. So this is the end of the chapter. Here we will go through few questions which are very important for this chapter. That is, when and how did Bismillah Khan get his great break? Where did Bismillah Khan play the Sanai on 15th August 1947? How is Sanai different from Pungi? And why did Bismillah Khan, this is the most important question, several times came in the exam. Why did Bismillah Khan refuse to start a Sanai school in the USA? Copy down these questions in your rough copy. Try to answer it. If you can't, I will give you in the regular class. Thank you.